Hello my dear students, this is Shilpi Saxena. Welcome to my channel Learning Hub. So today we are going to start a very new topic which is not in your syllabus, but of course it will help you in your projects. That is Tkinter. It's a basically used for graphical user interface. So today I am going to discuss what is graphical user interface, what is its role in GUI, Tkinter model. No, it's not Tkinter, it's Tkinter module in Python, and steps to use Tkinter in Python. Then last, Tkinter widgets. I am going to discuss 2 or 3 widgets. So first of all, we'll start with what is graphical interface, user interface. See, GUI, you must be knowing about Windows. It's a GUI based operating system. The operating system which deals with the menus, which deals with the buttons, which deals with the dialog boxes. So all icons, images, so all these things comes under graphical user interface. So it is basically the system of interactive visual components for computer software. So interactive means we can click on a particular button and give commands. So there are multiple types of windows in graphical user interface, such as container window, the one on which all the icons or all the buttons are placed, browser window, terminal window, child window, message window. So many kinds of windows are there. So GUI is used because it is difficult to use command line. For example, we have, if you want to create a folder on the desktop, when you are using window, you can directly right click and new folder, you can create a folder. But when you are using command prompt, so through MS-DOS, you have to create directory using MD command. That is, you have to learn the command to create the directory. Then to open it in Windows, you will just double click it. But when you are in command prompt, you have to write CD and the name of folder. So it is really difficult to learn all these commands. That is why GUI is preferred over command based operating system or any other software. Wherever we have graphical user interface, it is very easy for us to use that particular software. GUI in Python. Yes, we can implement GUI in Python also. So there are different libraries present in Python. Not only Tkinter, but there are many other directories, many other libraries which are present for developing GUI applications. See, all these are the libraries. First one is Kiwi. It is used for developing mobile app. Yes, we can develop mobile app using Kiwi. Qt. It is a binding generator tool used to expose C++ projects into Python. So when we want to expose the C projects made in C++ into Python, we use this library. WX Python. It is open source interface for WX Windows. Tkinter. We are going to concentrate on Tkinter because it will be easy and handy for you to use this module. So Tkinter in Python, how we can use it? It is a standard library. When combined with the Tkinter, it provides a fast and easy GUI applications. Tkinter provides a powerful object-oriented interface to the TKGUI toolkit. So basically, we will use this library to develop a GUI-based application. So to use this library in Python, whenever we are using any external library, we have to import it. See, this library comes along with the Python. So whenever we are installing Python, by default this library is also installed. Like we can use math module also. Similarly, this Tkinter module can be imported directly using import command. We have to first import it, and then you have to create GUI application main window. Main window means the frame in which you will place different buttons, menus or labels, that is the widgets. Then we have to add these widgets to GUI application. Then enter the main event loop to take action. Now widgets are there. suppose there is a button. If we are clicking on that button, what should happen? So all these things are used, all these things can be done using Tkinter, using Python coding. So widgets, what are these Tkinter widgets? Widgets are basically, it can be buttons, it can be labels, it can be text boxes. So many controls are there which we can use in Tkinter. Most of the widgets I will be discussing in this video and further videos. So these are few widgets: label, button, canvas, check button. Label, you know, if you want to display a text, we use label. Button, it's a simple like click me button. When you will press on it, some event will happen. Canvas, what is a canvas? It is basically used to draw shapes into GUI. Check button and radio button. See, check button, the difference between check button or check boxes and radio button is that in check box you can have multiple selection, and in radio button you will have single selection option. So after that, combo box. Combo box is the drop down list which we can create in Python, and menus are there of course, and many more widgets are there. So I'll try to cover all these widgets so that it will be easy for you to work on your project. So to use Tkinter, you have to first import the module. To import any module, you have to write import Tkinter. After that, you have to create a window, and so we can give the name, any particular name to the window. We'll give the name window is equal to, see, the module is Tkinter and the function is Tk to create the window. So you can, I'll just run this program. This Tk is capital Tk, function F5. You can see this window is displayed. Now this window is too small, so if I want to change the size, we can make it full screen also. See, this is the window which is displayed, we can make it full screen also. But if we want to change the size of window, so we can change the size using the function geometry. So we can use window dot geometry, and then the size of window in inverted commas. Suppose I want 500 by 700. So this we can mention. Now I'll run this again. You can see the size of window is increased as soon as we run the program. So it is too large. I'll make it 500 by 500. Now the next thing is the title is by default Tk. So if you want to change the title, we can give your title to the window. Window dot title. I'll give the title my first GUI. So I'll run this. You can see my first GUI is written here. So now, oh, I made it 5000. I'll make it 500 by 500. You can see here. Now you can see my first GUI is written here. This is the title of the window. Now the next thing is placing the widgets on this window. So to place, first of all we'll start with label. Label is the text which we want to display on the window. So we will use the to display the label, the name should be given. It should be user defined name, any name. Suppose I am writing L. L is equal to Tkinter dot label. L should be capital, please take care, L should be capital, and in the bracket you have to use the name of window where you want to place it. After that comma, then text you want to display. Suppose I want to display welcome, so you can use this function F5. You will see Now the text is not displayed. Why? Because one mistake which I made is I did not use pack. Now it will be displayed. You can see welcome is displayed here. Now why we use pack? See, pack is mandatory to use pack because pack, it is a geometry manager that organizes the widgets in blocks before placing them in the parent widget. So basically it is helpful in placing the widgets on the window. So if you are not going to use pack, it will not display that particular widget on the window. Either you can use pack, or what you can do is you can mention the grid at which you want that label to be placed, like l.grid. I want to play. It was by default displayed on the center, at the center of the screen. If I want to place it at row is equal to 1, comma, column is equal to 1, you can see here. Now when we are using grid, we should not use pack, otherwise it will generate an error. See, it has generated error. So when you are using grid, there is no need of pack. Now you can see, rather than placing at the center, it is placed at the left hand side. Now the next thing is, if you want to change the size and the color of the text, you have to use font. We have to use font is equal to, in bracket, whatever font you want. Suppose I want Times New Roman, and then comma, the size you want. Suppose I want the size 50. So and again run this. Font is equal to, font is equal to Times New Roman 50. You can see the font is placed at the left hand side, and it is of 50 size. It is of 50 size. Now if you want to change the color, in that case you can use FG is equal to, suppose I want to make it blue. Now you can see the color will be changed. You can see it is displayed in blue color. So now comes button. So if you want button to be displayed, button is basically just like a normal, on the dialog box you must have seen the button OK or submit, same type of button. If you want to display, you can display it in tkinter or using tkinter in Python. So it is exactly same as label. To use it, I'll just copy paste it, because the coding is exactly same as label. The name, I'm giving B name to the button. Instead of label, we will write BUTTON button, and then text, suppose click me, then Times New Roman. Suppose I want to change the foreground color to red, and I want to give background color also. So comma, BG is equal to yellow, and then grid, B dot grid, I want to place it just below it. So row 2, column 1. So again I'll run this. You can see it is placed just below this, and click me. You can see it is clicked. It is clickable. Okay, so this is the button. Now what is the use of button? When we are clicking, nothing is happening. So the event should be triggered. Event means whenever you are performing an event, either mouse click or mouse roll over or anything like that, if you are doing any event is being occurred, so it should trigger a function which should do something. So to suppose I want to close the window when I will click on the button, so click me to close. So in that case, this is the text which is displayed, and we have to give some command. So we will write command is equal to, command will be, what command I want to give? The command should be window.destroy. Window is the name of the window, dot destroy. Destroy will close the window. So you can see here, when I will click, it will be closed. Again I'll show you. Suppose I am just changing the size of text so that it is smaller. I'll make it suppose 20. Now again I'll show you. You can see click me to close. When I'll click, it will close. So window.destroy is used to close the window. Now next thing is command can be used to call a function also. Suppose I want to call a function, so we have to write, suppose I want to display something on the screen. So I will call the function display, which is to be defined. So display should be defined, def display. It is a function, simple function, which I am defining to print hi, how are you. You can, anything you are writing in this function, that will be executed once you will click here. So you can see here, click me to close. When you will click, you can see on the output screen of Python, you can see the output is there. Not only on the output screen, if you want to display something in the window also, you can do. Suppose I want a label to be displayed, so I'll use the function, the same thing. Means if I want to display something, you can use this, the same commands you can use, so that when you will click on this label is displayed. I will write the text, I am done. Font size, suppose I'm changing it to 20. Foreground color, I'm changing it to red. Now in this case, again when you will run this program, when you will click here, it will be displayed, I am done. Now here I did not change the grid. So if you want it to be changed, you can change the grid here. I will make it suppose row number 5 and column number, it can be 1, it can be suppose 3. So again you can see I'm done. You can see here it is displayed on this screen also. So in this way we can use the buttons. So if whatever functions you have made, what in your project, you can use those functions, and those functions will be called when you are clicking on that button. So I hope you understood the concept of tkinter. Next video I'll cover more widgets so that it is easy for you to develop your project. So till then, please like and share. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Please do subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.